Hey everybody, I'm Alex.
And I'm Taylor.
And today we'll be covering Season 2, Episode 1 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. What is this called? Like a fucking spiel?
A blurb?
Yeah. The Hulu blurb is as follows. Hashtag Mom Talks World is rocked when Miranda arrives and challenges Taylor's truth about the swinging scandal. Taylor finally meets with Jenna to learn what really happened between her and Dakota, and Jen must make a decision about her future with Zach. 58 minutes, air date 5/15/2025. So, why don't you kick us off with where we go from there?
Yeah, so what's on your mind? What does this episode bring up for you?
Peppy drinking some water. I was getting caught up quite a bit. I forgot more than I realized about it.
Yeah, I didn't remember Macy ending the season by calling that other girl that Dakota apparently fucked.
Yeah, I kind of remembered it, but
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going anywhere, I don't think.
Yeah, and the Whitney storyline makes sense. They still fucking hate her.
Yeah.
Because they hated her all last season, and then...
And she's fucking unlikable.
Exactly.
She sucks.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that fucking TikTok of her dancing while her baby's lying sick in the hospital. That's fucking insane to me. To do that to do like this while your fucking baby's dying. That's fucking wild. Unacceptable.
Okay, alright.
For the intro, I wrote, I'm so happy Zach is getting fucked, he's a shitter.
Yes. Who would play Zach in a movie?
Fuck. It would be that fucking British talk show host everybody hates.
Graham Norton?
Who was dancing on cars and fucking...
Fucking James Corden.
Yeah, James Corden would play that fucking dude.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, what's on my mind is how Hulu is going so hard with this.
What? What do you mean?
This ain't a Bravo show, and it's fucking hitting.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah, they did hit the fucking jackpot.
And we don't fuck with all reality TV.
Yeah.
It's this very specific brand. We're not watching 90 Day Fiance or any of that TLC shit.
Yeah.
It's basically Bravo. So for them to pull that out...
Yeah, I forget it's not Bravo.
I know. It helps that they're all beautiful 25-year-olds too. It's
Why?
Because it's visually appealing,
Yeah.
They're all
they're
the
people
pinnacle.
who should be on TV, I guess.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's just meant to be. It's in the culture.
Yeah. What's on your mind? How did this show feel to you, this episode?
I mean, it's everything. It's it's compelling. Jen is at a fucking precipice in her relationship that she probably would never have had because she became the breadwinner. That's a crazy cultural theme.
Yeah.
And then, but also conversely, there's still such silly stuff.
Yeah.
When Macy is that's just we're just gonna keep kicking down the patriarchy with mom talk.
I don't remember her saying that.
Yeah,
that is fucking crazy.
It's
for a Mormon to say that shit.
Silly feminist. Yeah. Oh my god, I love it. And then just the producers are bringing in that other girl. They got Miranda. We weren't even sure Whitney was coming back. There was talk about Whitney leaving the show because she distanced herself so hard. And they've had drama off camera that I've been avoiding the plague. But apparently, should I tell you?
Unless you got other plans for it.
No. Okay, so there's some kind of cheating rumor going around about Demi.
Okay.
Because Vanderpump Villa. All right. All right.
Keep
the
going.
ball that moves around by itself.
Yeah, my doggy playing with the ball.
With the ball. Apparently, Demi is in a cheating scandal because there's a show called Vanderpump Villa. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
It's a dating show, I think.
Okay.
And she's had a couple, Stassi's been on it, but apparently the Mormon wives were on it. And while they were there, maybe Demi had like an affair, or that's what's being alleged.
Okay.
Allegedly, we clearly don't know anything.
I don't know shit.
But yeah, so there's something going on there, and maybe we'll get to see that.
That segues us nicely into our first storyline. So the show starts, I think, with the Gracie Lou Cowboy Pillows influencer event.
Dude, the Cowboy Pillows, I don't know what it is.
I forgot to look them up. It sounds fucking stupid. Gracie Lou Cowboy Pillows influencer event. Fuck.
And
Demi gives us Whitney's backstory as she's like introed, like her talking head.
Right.
I think as Whitney shows up.
Right.
And then we see Miranda.
Yeah.
Who is new, a new girl. She and her husband, if I'm not mistaken, were supposedly fucking Taylor. And Taylor's husband at the time? Is she divorced? Yeah. So she had. Have we seen him?
No, he's like not a part of this. He's like a good Mormon.
Okay. Well, was he fucking?
We don't
know.
We don't. Yes, we do. I mean, that's what blew this whole thing up.
That's what swinging is.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the girl's like third degree Miranda, kind of. I mean, she couldn't have come in less naturally. Like there's no confusion why she's back. Obviously, it's good for the show and it's great for her.
Totally.
But it is kind of a funny subtext because like she can't say that, and they kind of can, you know. Yeah. But they can say like she's just back because mom talk's blowing up, but it's like because we have a fucking show now. Yeah. Oh yeah, the clout chasing been big word in this fucking episode. And she says that the extent of it was playing spin the bottle, which
I love. I think that's hot.
Like just spinning a bottle to see whose ass you're gonna ram.
Shut up.
And so she says kissing was the extent of it. Okay. And this kicks off probably a pretty primary storyline through the season.
Yes. And we see, because there's about the subtext. Whitney, to a lesser extent, and frickin' Miranda, they're both having their Melissa Gorga moment.
How so?
Because that's like the beef with Teresa, is that like her family came on the show when they weren't speaking, like they didn't tell her. Oh. That's like the crux of their fight, apparently. Is that
I didn't know they weren't speaking when it happened. I just figured that like she hadn't told her. Yeah, okay.
But she didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's like they just showed up and they're filming on the reality show she's on. That's understandable from a Teresa perspective.
Yeah, it would be annoying.
But anyway,
because who doesn't like to have like their thing, and then you find out somebody you know and you don't like has your thing too.
Your bitch sister-in-law. Yeah. Oh my God, you got so much grandparent drama. But anyway, so yes, that subtext is boiling under the surface because we get to see Layla, Michaela, and Macy are team fucking Taylor. They believe that Taylor has been wronged and that she told her truth. Okay. And that people are doing her dirty. So they're not happy with Miranda. They're trying to ice her out. Yeah. I would just say I take that side. And do you have a side? I do too. I feel like yes. However, I can see where Jen Affleck is coming from when she said like the girls like weren't supportive of her. So she's kind of part of the ambiguous team with at least Miranda being there. The girls weren't supportive of Taylor? The girls they weren't supportive of Jen Affleck. She reached out and said she was having a hard time with Zach. And like the girls had all been going hard at Zach because he was treating her like shit. Yeah. And didn't respond, apparently. That's what she said. What does that have to do with Miranda? Well, she's down to like have someone new around. Or did she tell that to Whitney? I don't remember that. Okay, I do. Okay.
So that's basically what happened at the Gracie Lou Cowboy Pillows influencer event.
Oh my
Gracie Lou
gosh.
Cowboys Pillow influencer event.
Somehow it happened.
What?
That event.
Yeah,
that was a big part of
somebody's
it.
fucking buying those dumbass pillows. And
Probably,
also,
yes.
I don't know how judgmental to be, but I just feel like they all dress like such shit.
You do?
Yeah.
They dress like me. Look at this shirt. They were all wearing Skims t-shirts in my, or Skims adjacent.
I'm gonna have to bring some fucking receipts, huh? I'll bring them.
Okay.
I'll tell you what the main problem is, because I was
Tell me.
assessing this as a dude.
Okay.
Is they all have this Stepford wife fucking hair for the most part.
Yeah.
It's like these long ass extensions.
That's what men like.
And so even though they're wearing the trend, obviously, because they're TikTokers,
Yeah.
they know what the trend is.
Yeah.
They have this shit ass pageant hair over it, And so it's
Okay.
it doesn't. I feel like it
Okay.
kind of fucks their style. But I can't remember what Whitney walked in wearing. She's obviously pregnant.
Yes.
So it's hard to say. She's like shit. Anything else to say on that scene?
Let me see. No, you know what? I don't think that I've got more to say about that, quite frankly.
All right. Well, my next storyline was Jen, Affleck, and Zach.
This is
Gotta get your boogies, fuckhead.
this conversation.
Hang on. Here you go.
So she moved back to Utah. And
Yeah.
he was in medical school. So she's got a house. And
I was stoked.
me
Because that
too,
whole
me
fucking
too.
first season, it was she ends in New York with this dude who's so obviously controlling the shit out of her.
Yes.
And is stepping away from mom talk. That's her fucking
And his.
Yeah, it's
What?
insane. It was to me a controller move.
Yeah.
That is not even self-preservation on his part. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
He's going to medical school, so maybe he's like,
He
I'm
was.
taking back control of being the boss of the,
Well, it's dude,
provider.
that shit sucks.
Yeah.
Let her be your sugar mama.
What?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's such a pussy about it.
The feminist way.
Yeah.
Let her be your sugar mama.
So yeah, they went to New York. She moved back, and then he went, or they both moved to Arizona, and then she moved back, and he's in Arizona. That's what I thought.
Okay, you're probably right. It was convoluted.
And then that's the scene where Zach comes over?
Yes, but he brings a bag, so he was
Right.
gonna stay there. Let's include that. But then he says he'd like it to be his home.
Yeah, he wants to move back with her.
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
I mean, it's wonderful that Zach is getting his ass handed to him after his appearance on the previous season and how much of a chokehold he had on her.
Yeah.
It is incredible.
And he cut them fucking ramen noodle locks.
Oh my gosh. He does look a lot better.
Yeah.
He looks a lot better with short hair.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
You could, when she said we need more time, basically. I felt like you could see seething rage in him. He's a little brat.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, okay.
But at the same time, if he was not sincere in what he was expressing about how he fucked up and that he fucked up,
Yeah.
then he's a psychopath. Because I thought it seemed pretty analytical of himself.
I agree.
It seemed like he was well aware of what he was doing. And then he said he stepped away from the church, which is
my
dude, no wonder
God.
he's getting fucking healthy. And her too. Dude, what? Yeah, that church
That's
sucks.
beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. The storyline is
Yeah. Is that
Agreed.
where he shows up with flowers?
yes.
Okay. I have way
Yes.
more notes on that actually.
Okay, what would you like to say?
I did write, he says messed up. What a douche. Instead of because he's they're always saying I know I messed up, and like it's bull crap. Like, it's just so churchy.
Zach has a talking head.
Okay.
Yeah, so like him and Dakota. I don't think men had talking heads last season, or did they? I don't remember them sitting in the chairs. I thought it was all the ladies.
Do you think that's new?
Yeah, I do. I think they're moving into roles as players in this show, which is probably
love that.
For the better. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how much content did Lil Joe give us on fucking New Jersey?
Yeah.
I love that. He's my favorite housewife, maybe.
Even though we're talking a lot about New Jersey, but the fact that he watches porn while he drives.
That's fucking crazy. That's not okay. Watch
like,
the goddamn road.
Such a horn dog. Like, I watch porn while
That's an addiction. I wrote, how the fuck is Chippendales a legit problem in their marriage? LMAO. Because like, like, you know, that was a problem, but I was surprised to hear it was the problem. Like, she brought it back up, and maybe that's just because it was relevant to the show.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's other stuff going on, but like, the guys, like, she's still having to tell him Chippendales was okay. Like, that's, I kind of get it, like, because I've been insecure as fuck.
Sure.
But like, dude, that's Chippendales.
You showed your whole ass to the world on that one, buddy.
I know. That's
you
rough.
had to step away from the thing that was making you do that.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Chippendales, how does it even exist? I would go, but like, what's the reason?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. But
Okay.
I don't.
Sure.
I would understand it's not okay for me to be like, oh my god, my girl's at Chippendale. Like, well, they're not like fucking girls in the back at Chippendale. I mean, maybe they are, but like, I'm not gonna marry someone I think is gonna fuck a Chippendales dancer.
That's so true. That's so true.
And Jen Affleck's so clearly fucking not that girl.
That's a Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah.
That's like not real life.
I thought he had a pretty good argument. I thought he is aware of the problem, but probably still has some hang-ups. And I hope he's being genuine.
I really hope so too, because they might actually love each other. Like, I actually think they love each other.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was like watching somebody actually assess, like, hey, I'm a fuck up and I want to work on this. Like, it's worth it to me.
Yeah.
And hopefully he can do it.
I hope so too.
All right. Well, the next scene, unless you got anything else.
I don't.
So then we go to Macy's house.
Oh my god, a lot happened.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Taylor shows up at Macy's house, and I was thinking, like, the girl's not gonna show up.
Yeah.
Taylor comes over, and what this scene is the girl who was fucking Dakota, Jenna, is about to show up. And Taylor's panicking, understandably, it's super weird. And then when the girl gets there, like, it's so fucking awkward. They're just sitting on opposite couches. And the girl, she's sitting there with like a shit-eating grin the whole fucking time. Did you notice that? I was like, stop smiling. I know it's like probably how she gets nervous.
Yeah.
But it was just like robotic and awkward in contrast to Taylor on the other end about to find out some devastating shit. The girl just like tooth smiling. It was crazy.
She's doing the right thing, you know? Her conscience is clear. She's on TV. She's gonna smile. What else are you supposed to fucking do? She's in a tough position, Alex.
I wrote, she thinks she is getting on the show Ol Eager Beaver ass. Stop smiling.
Okay.
Because it's just like, I mean, I don't know. Being on TV would be fucking stressful. But like, you're about to like break the news to someone, and you were kind of a part of what hurt her, and maybe not at fault, but you were involved. So
that's true. Be
fucking
somber. Be somber.
Dude. What are you doing? You're gonna go walk over and tell somebody how their husband died while you're fucking cheesing?
That sucks.
It was just weird.
That is weird.
And so we find out that Dakota was lying and cheating. And I don't remember how much we knew.
We didn't know very much because, I don't know, Taylor was just suspicious about it.
Yeah, I felt like last season she just kept saying, like, if I find out this is true.
Yeah.
And we find out
that
it's true. I didn't think she was gonna believe it. I was
That's
like
good.
suspecting that she might think the girl's a liar.
Yeah,
and it would be kind of annoying because you can tell Dakota's a shitbag. And then we find out it's true.
Yeah.
And what did he say about Taylor about Clout?
That he was hanging out with her for clout. Like,
oh, yeah.
That he wasn't dating her.
Yeah.
It was for clout.
Dude, what a fucking scumbag. Right?
Yes.
I mean, you impregnated this fucking woman. Okay. What are you doing? You're out there talking that type of shiesty ass shit to some fucking rando. That girl had like sun damage. She did not look good. I'm sorry. For now, I'm Team Taylor.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she's a bullshitter. I think she's all fucked up.
Yeah.
But you can just see in like the way she darts her eyes and like clenches her fucking teeth. Like she's fucked up and she cannot figure out why she's fucked up.
Yeah.
And she's not out there talking bullshit. Miranda, on the other hand, spin the bottle, get the fuck out of here. Taylor's not the liar.
Yeah.
I just don't fucking see it.
Yeah, why would you bring that upon yourself?
Everything
she's
about
not that kind of fucked up.
Her her whole thing has been like trying to figure out personal growth.
Yeah. I hope
we'll
she
get into the
finds
scene
it.
with her mom, but
oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
It's just kind of depressing.
Yeah.
What did you think about that scene?
I thought it was crazy. I can't imagine. He's just been gaslighting her for 2 years and she's been letting him in whatever way.
Yeah.
Like if she's been worried this whole time and that's just been like, that's been her barrier to falling fully in love. But it's not that. She knows that he's fucked up, but he's really on her. Really on her. And they have a kid. Oof.
Yeah, that sucks.
But then, does Dakota leave right after that? Do we see him leaving? Is that when we see him driving?
No, that's a whole other scene. But we could jump to that one.
I mean, what do you think? Let's just talk about it.
We just see Dakota like packing up his shit from her house.
Yeah.
What I fucking loved about it was in his talking head, it just says Taylor's baby daddy. Like that's his fucking title now.
Yeah. Okay, that's cute. We like it. I need to say something else about this fucking show. That's so wild. In the opening credits, first of all, they're like wearing what I assume is Mormon insignia, like blue capes or whatever. But they're getting wet, like they're getting baptized, but they're so sexy. And then fucking... and all these hashtags flash on the screen because they talk that way. It's like mom talk, Mormon. Do you know one of them that flashes on the screen? Can you guess what it says?
No.
Hashtag soaking.
Fuck
and they show like a Google search, but it's just like, oh, this show's fucking insane.
It's smart because like that is a crazy act. And so if people are searching that about your show, they gotta be like, what the fuck, if they don't know. Most people probably know what soaking is though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I learned about it from you, so I don't know.
I don't know where the fuck I learned about it.
Yeah.
Let's not tell anybody. We'll make them Google it.
Okay.
Look up soaking.
Yeah, if you haven't heard of it.
It's a thing the Mormons do. It's similar to soda.
It's hard to believe. It sounds like an urban legend.
It sounds fucking so unpleasant and annoying.
Yeah, it sounds awful. It's kind of like, it's such a good group because they're also so horny because there's all that fucking temptation, you know, but they are all like preening themselves to be like lovely and like in the in-group in the church, like they want to be like, it's so crazy.
I feel like any like stifled culture has like
freaky.
that shadow just waiting to fucking get out, you know, like the because they just because they can't get any of it out, so them doing some freak shit is like just as bad as them drinking a fucking coffee.
Yeah, but they can drink soda,
which is so stupid.
What's that about?
I think probably an early Mormon an early powerful Mormon had stake in soda companies or some bullshit.
Okay, I like it.
Joseph Smith was fucking wheeling and dealing with the guy who started Coca-Cola.
Okay,
That's my theory.
I want to try it. I would try like one of those
You
bizarre...
you could go to the fucking 7-Eleven and like just squirt everything in there and make a suicide. It's like what they were talking about the first season.
Yeah.
I get a spritz of Sprite and it's
and
just
whipped cream and stuff.
Well, let's
wait, but Dakota, one more thing.
Okay.
His talking head. He admits that he lied. He says, I didn't tell Taylor that we were in a bedroom because I knew that would make things worse.
Right. And I wrote, yeah, the room was the problem, LMAO.
Okay, yeah. But at least he admitted to lying. Like, I wouldn't be...
But he's fucking busted.
Yeah.
What do you mean admitted to lying? He got fucking caught lying. He didn't admit to shit.
That's true. That's very true. But like, he seems like the type of person who would be down to who would try to continue the lie.
Yeah.
You know, on a reality show, which he did.
Right.
But like,
even after caught red-handed.
Yes, exactly. Like.
Yeah, I felt like in his talking head, he was just showing how fucked up he is. Because you can tell. I felt like you could tell he knew he fucked up.
Yeah.
And he was keeping the lie going because he just knew it would make things worse. And like, I bet at the beginning, if he could have admitted all of it, he would have. Because he admitted some of it, like the worst fucking parts.
Yeah.
But like, you can't fault her at this point for like wondering why she even chose him. I mean, she's torn up and so trapped. And like, it was sad watching her talk to her stupid ass mom.
Her mom sucks.
Her mom's a fucking trash bag.
If her mom didn't get that facelift off of Taylor's back from mom talk.
Yeah. And then walks in on her fucking first scene asking Taylor how her facelift looks. It's like...
That is not love.
I mean, Taylor's picking guys like Dakota and shit for a reason.
Right.
And that scene like went exactly as I knew it would, which I guess we can dive into it. Her mom's like telling her, I really wish you would have thought of things before you got pregnant by him.
Like your family told you. I think that's how she finishes that.
Yeah. And then she goes into this like fucking boomer bullshit where she goes, your generation is just like, it's not working. Okay, see you later. Like, dude, stupid. Yeah. She's a stupid woman. And there's no way that old bag of shit is going to have a redemption arc for me.
You're right. Yeah.
Like,
also, Taylor keeps saying she feels like trash. That's very sad. That's
what I'm saying.
To be saying that out loud.
All right.
Okay.
How about the Fear Factory?
There was nothing to report. I thought about it. I was listening. They basically said, we don't fuck with Miranda.
I did write that Demi drops a sick-ass joke.
Okay, tell me it.
She goes, what if they start making out? And then Michaela cannot believe how fire that joke was. She goes, I was just like, fucking soda drinkers, dude.
I kind of love Michaela. I've decided.
I don't know enough about her. She's has she had like a real primary story in this or the last episode? No, she's been
ancillary, but those faces, she's just always like...
Oh, she's expressive? She's
expressive, but like, and she also is sarcastic. She has like, this is like gross, and because YouTube's been feeding me too many Kardashian clips, because I do check in on what they get up to in terms of their looks. Okay. But she's giving Courtney like apathetic, like a little bit
unaffected, kind of.
Yes.
And then we get to Jen and Zach doing ketamine therapy.
Oh my god, every time you tell me another scene that happened and I remember it, it blows my fucking mind that we saw it. Because I feel like we have too much to say.
Yeah.
This was kind of lovely. This is a real therapy.
I was realizing I don't know shit about ketamine therapy.
I'd be down to do it. I'm seeing them rolling in with fucking...
My psych told me about it this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would do it if I can. I'm not sure with the other medications I take.
Sure. they put on sleep masks, and they both brought headphones, so they were listening to something. And then they get ketamine through an IV.
Crazy.
And then they put the sleep masks on, and they both fuck off into ketamine land. And then the nurse like pulls the masks up, and Zach's like, "How long were we out?" And she's like, "I don't know." And then I thought, is there not like a fucking debrief with a shrink? Like,
probably.
What the fuck is the process?
I don't know. We should ask around.
Yeah.
Maybe this is reality TV stuff. Because I hope it's not just like, I was so high and thinking about that time we went to Hawaii.
I know. It's like, well, you didn't go on an ayahuasca trip.
Yeah.
You did fucking ketamine.
Yeah, I don't know what the effect is. I've heard what the effects are.
Yeah,
when you take it recreationally.
Yeah, I haven't done enough of it to even know what like a K-hole
It sounds terrifying.
That's why I never did a lot.
Yeah, I never did it at all.
I mean, the people that were doing it that were around were just fucking boring. Like, they would just zone the fuck out and like lay on a beanbag.
Okay.
And so your boy didn't. I was like,
yeah,
you guys aren't really a part of the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do something fucking dangerous.
I want to regret this night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote that ketamine as a loophole is hilarious.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Like, you can't drink coffee, but you could be fucking snorting ketamine off your key before going to get soda.
But then even doing nitrous oxide to get like injectables.
Oh yeah, they were calling it like a free high on the first season.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't think that's what they offer. When I go to get Botox, I've never had fucking nitrous oxide.
Yeah, but it's probably what they offer if you're in a place where you get to free lapse every time you go get a fucking Botox injection. Because like, why would they not take the opportunity to upcharge you?
Yeah.
For like some shit that's not necessary.
That's true.
If they can give you an excuse to use it.
That's true.
That's drug dealing.
That's crazy.
We should go do Botox in Salt Lake City.
I will. I'll go to Swig. That would be the ultimate day. We go to Swig.
I don't even like fucking soda.
That's true.
Having the most fun these dorks have ever had, hell yeah.
They're sweet. They love each other, probably, it seems like, from this episode.
Yeah, that's where I was writing that if this is all lip service, he's a fucking psycho. Because it did seem genuine.
I think it seemed genuine.
And it's like, it does seem like he gets that she's his best friend. And like, hopefully he can treat her that way. You know, like that, whether he's attracted to her or not.
Yes.
Sexually.
Okay. Yes.
And there's no reason for me to think he wouldn't be.
Okay.
I do think he like sees that she's a best friend partnership person.
Yeah.
And is aware he's got to stop shit, and hopefully he can do it. I think he'll need a therapist.
He has one.
Oh, nice.
He said that, and then a sit-down meeting, and that's like...
I mean, doing ketamine therapy, going through... They might work the fuck out, which will be fucking crazy from their first season, and legit if the first season is like the best thing that ever happened to them. Because he was such a douche, and he was so much less self-aware.
Yes.
Like, in this season, he comes in just like baseline sadder, which is good, because that's what happens when you start to look inward. Look at fucking Carl Radke.
Oh my god.
He's an extreme case.
He
but
wasn't
like,
even that bad.
But yeah, he's like, the minute he starts looking inward, he's just like, you can see his skin just starts to droop. Like, he's just fucking... And so, yeah, Zach and her are so young. Yeah. But they do have kids. It's like,
they should.
God, if this could work out, that'd be fire.
And she's Jen Affleck. I love that name.
All right.
She's a cousin of Ben Affleck. I love that.
But like, I don't,
she's kind of a, like,
do you even have a take on Ben Affleck?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
I think he could be a bad person.
Why?
I don't know. I think that's like the vibe that I get from listening to Beyond the Blinds, is that he's like maybe not the greatest guy, but not like terrible.
Okay.
But those paparazzi photos, they work for me. I feel those
when he's exhausted.
all the time. When he's standing with his chest to the beach and you see his giant back tattoo. I love that shit.
Yeah. He's just confused how he made it.
It's so crazy. And he keeps going back to the same bitches. Like, the J-Lo thing is crazy. It seems so obvious that he doesn't want to be out doing pap walks, but then he's just out there like,
yeah.
It's so good. Ugh, who knows? Who knows with him?
All right.
Okay.
So then we have, the final scene
is
party. Miranda's party.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy that she's hosting a party and they have to go because they're filming a show. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to ice her out in her own fucking home.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I know. She's the epitome of shameless.
Yes.
Because, you gotta try it, because she did kick off Mom Talk apparently, and there's some.
Yes.
How's she gonna not try to be involved?
Capitalize on it.
Yeah. But at the same time, the amount of discomfort these fucking girls overcome is crazy.
Yes.
I noticed that on season 1, where it's they're hanging out around each other and talking pleasantries when there's some heavy fucking elephant in the room. And it's just it's a crazy fucking skill that these Mormon girls have to sweep shit under the rug, even temporarily.
They got grit. Those Mormons.
Yeah.
They got grit.
And being around girls they fucking hate, and their fights escalating to the point where anyone would lose control and probably act out or walk out. Have we had a single storm off on this show? I don't think they ever fucking do. I think they stick it out every fucking time.
That's fucking awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what produces that in them, except that maybe they're growing up in such close-knit, toxic environments that they're just born in the flames.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I like it.
So what do you think of the party?
Yeah, it's just where we see that Jen likes Miranda. So that's
that's
where things are shifting a little bit.
I didn't notice it.
She might have been talking to Whitney. Who was she talking to when she told?
She was kicking it with Whitney because they were talking about it.
So that there will be some tension from there. So can we the teaser? I can't even remember everything that was in the teaser. There looked to be so many fights.
Yeah, I took 2 notes on it.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't keep up, but I'm stoked.
I'm stoked.
It seems
too.
like a fucking fire season with tons of drama.
It is it felt like a cliffhanger. I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't even remember what I saw, but I wrote, holy shit, the little dick thing between Jen and Whitney.
I don't even remember that.
So whatever that is, I'm excited about it.
I'm excited for it too. It's
And then Demi and Jen beef.
Yeah. One of them's trying to smear the other's name. It seems like it gets very fucking serious and divided.
Is that about the potential Demi cheating thing?
Maybe.
I just can't write. Yeah, the teaser looked fucking nuts.
It looked nuts. I'm excited.
So, what would you rate that episode out of 10? It's a a season premiere, so that's tough.
Yeah, that's hard because sometimes you get into our shows where the viewer is baked in. People are going to be watching Summer House. They can give us a little bit of nothing for a good chunk in the beginning.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I would probably give it an 8.
Yeah.
Because they brought stuff that I wanted to see how it turns out. And it was crazy shit.
Yeah.
It was so much.
I think an 8's the best you can do on a premiere of a season.
Totally.
Because to give us the Dakota lie and bring that fucking girl on that same episode, I was impressed. because I was ready. I was getting ready for the episode to fucking end 20 minutes in because I was like, they're gonna hold this dumb girl that we don't even know over our heads.
And they didn't.
It was fucking great.
Yeah, they're cramming it
So
in there.
yeah, which is sick because to me, hopefully it means that they don't need filler because there's so much crazy shit that happens.
I'd love to see it.
I mean,
they go back to Chippendales.
Oh,
We saw
yeah.
a little like Jen's hands going on the butt. Shit's happening.
I mean, Zach is going to be so much happier with himself when he can handle that.
That's true.
Because she's not going to fucking leave him because of it. And
That's
he doesn't
true.
look dumb for letting her go there.
No.
Like, his insecurities are over whatever he learned in the church and in his community. And it's all just toxic fucking trash. It's like, you're going to lose your fucking best friend over this. I feel like that's what he realized, hopefully, is like, dude, she'll fucking leave you.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think she would. That first season, it really was like, man, this girl's fucked.
And her spirit, because she has like such star quality.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit, her spirit can be controlled by that man.
I know.
That terrible, terrible man. Oh.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not bullshitting.
Hopefully not.
What did Zach say in the texts that they were talking about getting shared? Because they didn't show any or bring it up. But they're like saying he texted the girls and he was like, they weren't supposed to get out. Like, what the fuck? I don't remember.
I think what happened was maybe during Chippendales, he was like, you know, talking shit on the other girls who were doing it. Being like, those are unholy women. Or,
yeah, because he was blowing her up.
Yeah. And she showed them. And so he does bring up that those were not supposed to be shared, which I guess is like a fair point, but like, you should shut the fuck up about it. If it makes you feel better. Yeah. Because it is true.
Yeah,
But he was acting a fool, and he needed to.
He can't really die on any hills right now if he's really looking inward.
No.
But I will say it's refreshing to see, and even Dakota like breaking down. It was like, you do feel bad for him. For sure. Like, he's a fuck up.
Right.
And he hurt Taylor, which is shitty. But he hates himself about it. Yeah. Because wasn't he sober or something? Like, he was a junkie? I thought he was like shooting dope or something before she met him. I swear it wasn't just booze. I think you may be right. Yeah, I remember them like having a little diner scene last season, and like it was addressed. It was maybe just mentioned that he was sober, and I was like, okay. So he's like dry drunking it. Like, he's white. He's probably white knuckling, not just slamming heroin again, if that's what he was doing. Allegedly. In my memory. Sure. So how the fuck are you gonna like live well when you're just trying to not shoot dope? Yeah. Well, that's the end of my note. Yeah, we kind of covered the whole dang thing. Team picks. This podcast is Team Taylor right now. Team Taylor. I want the best for the boys. Like, it would be nice to see Taylor and Dakota have some moments like Zach and Jen did. Hello. Buddy. Come back here. Pepper. Come here, buddy. There you go. She wants her nighttime WALK. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll take her. But, okay. Oh. Best supporting producer goes to Macy for getting that girl. Yeah. What are our predictions? Oh, shit. Predictions. I mean, what's your prediction for Dakota and Taylor? Hopes and dreams aside. I think, given that we've seen her mom, we haven't seen the other bitches' moms. I think as long as she's still with her family, she's going to continue to have a hard time. Yeah. I think maybe she'll split from Dakota for a little bit. I can see them getting back together. So that's my prediction there. Miranda. Do we think she integrates with the group? No. No. But Jen? Maybe Jen? Yeah, maybe Jen, because it seems like Jen might split from the group. I mean, Demi's a pretty major player.
Yeah.
And so Jen splitting with her, which it seems like is going to happen.
Yeah.
We'll give Miranda probably. I mean, if she, they always pick sides.
Yeah.
The friend of my friend.
The enemy of my friend is my friend?
No.
What is it?
Oh, okay. It's the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, okay.
And she fucked that up by going in and cozying up with Whitney, who everyone hates.
That's true. She's desperate.
She would have had to take it slow, but she could have integrated better if she had rolled in and been like, isn't Whitney a bitch, guys? I like how little screen time Whitney got because I genuinely dislike her.
Okay. I was wondering if she was maybe like healthier than the others because she was like, I just need a fucking break from this group. I don't know if I want to be on this show. I don't know if I want to be a part of Mom Talk.
Yeah. Was she not swinging with her husband? Oh. There are moments where she seems like she isn't a shitter, but she did a fucking TikTok dance while her baby layeth in a fucking hospital Tupperware. And I get that it's your income, but to
no,
she fucking mise en scène her fucking baby into a part of the scene so she could fucking do her dance. And I don't know. It can't be easy calculating what to make as content and what to not have as content. I'm sure that's a fucking hard line to toe.
Yeah.
Oh man, but she fucked that up so bad.
She chose incorrectly in that instance.
I don't like her style either. You remember she was just greasing her fucking hair straight back?
You don't like the slick back bun?
I don't think it was a bun. I think it was slick back bob.
Okay. Was it giving Johnny Depp?
It's a fine look. I think we've seen Paige DeSorbo do it.
Oh yeah.
And it looks fine.
Talking the wet hair.
Yeah.
The wet hair look.
But back.
Yeah.
Yolanda would wear it.
Yolanda Hadid. I think the problem with her look, or when she succeeds the most, is when she does the baby girly thing. With the headband and
I'm just picturing her with two short pigtails. Did she do that?
I don't think so.
If she did that, then I would disagree.
Okay. Well, I just think she does this kind of it's homesteader meets
Oh, that was a stupid fucking storyline.
Yeah, she had to get her husband away from that double porn. Obviously.
Yeah. I just really want to go somewhere there's no internet.
I respect her skin game. I know she works hard on that skin. That skin is...
That's why she does minimal makeup.
Yeah.
She's flexing that skin game.
Yeah. I mean, they all have pretty fucking good skin, but she has
What do you think that's about? Just because they're young?
Probably because they're young. Maybe they're of the drunk elephant, Sephora making high-end brands appeal to children. Who knows?
So they grew up doing skincare.
Yeah, with the internet.
And the highest value is to find a man. So growing up looking good for the male gaze.
Yeah.
Maybe led to extra skincare and shit.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, why don't you take us out?
Okay. We'll see you all very soon because we're not allowed to talk about this really without documenting it. We're doing that. So you'll see us again.
A great outro. That was a good one. Can I do one?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might not think we're watching, but we know who you are. And you'll be seeing us.
Was that a threat?
Yeah, wasn't yours?